everyone. Welcome to the fourth and final episode of MSU Magazine Season 5. I'm your host, Hope Lanham, and all of us here at MSU TV are thrilled to bring you one last round of original segments produced by our talented media students right here from Morehead State University. To start us off, we'll be showcasing the fourth episode of Supper with Snell to see what Danian has going on in the kitchen. Then, we'll speed over to Dixon's Drive-In to see what Luke and his guest have to say about the movie they watched. Now, let's head over to Supper with Snell to see what Danian has on the menu.
Hey, you. You want to try some of these Philly cheesesteaks?
Yeah, sure, man. You sure?
Yeah. It's already the fourth episode of Supper with Snell. Unfortunately, this is the last recipe I get to show you all. And today, it's gonna be a special one. We're gonna be doing Philly cheese. So let's get to it. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get to cutting our meat. Nice long, thin strips of meat. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our ribeye in the pan. Then, let's put it on the stove. Now that we get all the seasoning put in there, and that's cooking, let's get chopping up our onions and bell peppers. All right. Now that we just got done chopping up our onions and bell peppers, let's check on our meat. Get these in here. Let's get these sauteed. Now that we got the veggies on the stove, let's get our bread. Let's get these nice and toasted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open them up ever so gently. Put these in. All right, these are nice and done. Now let's get our steak, let's put it back in the pot.
A few moments later.
Now that the cheese is melted, let's put these on the bread. And that concludes the last episode of Supper with Snell. Thanks for tuning in all semester long, and I hope you learned something from these recipes I've been showing you. Well, I'm gonna go enjoy these Philly cheesesteaks, so see y'all later.
Something smells good over here, Daniel. What's going on?
You wanna try one of these?
Of course, man. What's going on here?
It's a Philly cheesesteak.
Okay. Try it out. You gotta try it too.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
Dink it.
Think it.
Sink it.
Now that's a supper with snow.
The Camden Carroll Library is not only the best spot to study, it's also a great place to relax and an excellent place for research. So either come on down or visit our website to get the most out of your campus library.
Are you ready to kickstart a career in journalism? Then come join the Trailblazer, Morehead State University's newspaper. Work with others to write intriguing stories to build your resume. Take awesome photographs for news stories. Then get published on the Trailblazer website. To learn more about the Trailblazer, contact faculty advisor John Flavel or visit the Trailblazer's website at thetrailblazer.net.
Wow, Danyon came out firing on all cylinders once again. Those Philly cheesesteaks looked amazing. It's safe to say he gets an A+ on the presentation too. Now that we've seen what's for supper, let's go ahead and roll the film on Luke.
Hey guys, I've been hiding out from the police up here. I found this old camp. It's by this big lake. I think it's a pretty good spot for it. All right. Oh my God.
You good?
Welcome to Dixon's Drive-In, your one-stop shop for all your movie needs. I'm your host, Luke Dixon, and this is my guest for the week,
Anna Glover.
Today we watch the movie Never Hike Alone. Never Hike Alone is a Friday the 13th fan film directed by Vincent DeSanti. It's a film about a hiking YouTuber named Kyle who decides to hike along the trails by Camp Crystal Lake. This awakens Jason Voorhees. Let's move on to our reviews of the movie. Jason movies are supposed to be kind of campy, and you can very much tell this from the shooting and style of the film.
He's a hiking YouTuber, and he is on this trail talking like a YouTuber to his camera, and he's like, I'm off to the trails, and he starts just sprinting, just like as fast as he can through the woods.
Yeah, and it's like in this big montage.
Yeah.
With
rock music.
Yeah, he jumps over like this big log. And
It's all cinematic, like it's an action movie. It's a little funny, and like it takes away from the fact that it's like a thriller a little bit, but
yeah.
I mean it's still, I get a laugh out of it. Yeah, this main character as well is like, he's not the most likable, so I was kind of rooting for Jason the whole time to kill him.
He's not the brightest.
Yeah.
There's this scene where he's in like one of the cabins of Camp Crystal Lake, and he's sitting there and he's like, what's that smell? And then he lifts back this cover and there's just a head there, and he freaks out and then just stays there.
Yeah, he doesn't like really care.
Yeah.
I mean, the suspense and like the actual horror or thriller aspects are like, they're okay, they're pretty good.
Yeah, the build-up of the suspense between the start of the movie where it introduces Kyle and when he finally comes face to face with Jason, I thought was one of the better parts of the film. And this dude, like, he must be a god because he goes toe-to-toe with Jason.
One-on-one, mano-y-mano.
Yeah, the same Jason that we've saw punch some dude's head off in one of the movies.
Yeah.
And this random hiking YouTuber, like...
just takes hit after hit, like, gets away from him, even gets a couple jabs off himself. It's definitely a little silly, but, like, at the same time with a movie like this, I'm kind of thinking of, like, is this fun to watch? And I think this one is, I mean, it's pretty fun.
It's very fun movie. If I were to give Never Hike Alone a rating out of 10, I would give it 6 machetes out of 10.
I think I'd give it about 5.5 hockey masks out of 10.
Holy Well, it looks like this is the last time I'll be seeing you guys for a while. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Get ready to have some fun with the Campus Activities Board. Keep in touch with campus life. Make some new friends and embrace your creativity. even get the chance to win some awesome prizes. The Campus Activities Board has plenty in store just for you. To be on the lookout for more events from Campus Cab, check out their Instagram page at cab_MSU. The Campus Activities Board, bringing more fun to Moorhead.
It's great to see Luke back in action, although it looks like he got out of one predicament and right back into another. Hopefully he can get everything sorted out. It goes without saying, he's had an interesting couple of weeks. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have here for today's episode. We would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in this semester. All of us here at MSU TV wish you the best of luck on finals, and we hope you have a spectacular Thanksgiving break. As always, we'll see you next time, right here on MSU Magazine.